I'm Dimitra Tsakanika. I'm Head of Project Management Sector in the MSA.
And I'm Ilia Christantoni. I am Head of EU Project Sector, and together with Dimitra we manage the EU projects on behalf of DAEM.
DAEM is the IT company of the municipality of Athens. It's the oldest company within the municipality. It supports municipality in all services and technical infrastructure. It develops tools and e-democracy tools for operating all the agencies of the municipality. Within DAEM, we operate the EU sector department. We project manage many EU projects, more than 10 years, and we have great experience in this.
Athens is participating in the EU project, in the MESOC project through DAEM, as we mentioned before. Our main goal is actually to take part in the research that has to do with cultural policies of the city and how these can have a social impact in the environment of Athens. Especially DAEM and Athens is one of the main pilot cities for the MESOC project, and it represents one of the 3 crossover themes that has to do mainly to the research on citizens' engagement and participation. Our main goal or vision from our participation is not only to exploit the results of this research, but also to conclude guidelines for the city in terms of policy making in the field of culture and how this can facilitate civic empowerment and produce maximum societal change and progress. Through the research that we did in the stakeholders from the policy dialogues, it is true that all of the 6 stakeholders that we in total contacted, they had to share a very nice storytelling from their part and very nice insights in terms of initiatives that have to do with civic engagement. For us, what was really interesting is that each of the cultural bodies and that we met, they have a different narrative to say regarding the people's engagement, both as audience and as artists. For example, Mrs. Koskina, that it is the advisor of the mayor, shared a lot of insights regarding an agreement that it is now held between the municipality of Athens, its cultural agencies and the Ministry of Culture. So this agreement is now active, and it is aimed to really promote culture to the citizens and include them as active participants. On the other side, the board of directors, Mr. Dedes of the Technopolis, mentioned a lot the term of inclusion of different kinds of social groups in the cultural activities of the cities. For example, not only Greek population, but also migrants that they have recently staying in Athens, and also other kind of citizen groups such as the LGBT community, etc. And another very important insights that we learned had to do with what was shared from the Michalis Kakogiannis Foundation and Mrs. Kaldara that we interviewed as well. She mentioned a lot the term of vicinity and locality. So how one cultural venue that it is located within the city is mixing with the neighborhood, and how it is inviting the nearby citizens to be part of the culture that is produced in the venue, and actually also express themselves by opening the venue to the vicinity.
Finally, we interviewed with the director of one of the departments of Fine Arts University, and she also Miss Hadjisava, that also mentioned the openness and the accessibility to the art from all the citizens. It was very important that all the interviewees mentioned that the accessibility of citizens in the part of performers and artists and from the part of citizens is very important and crucial for a cultural events organization.